The Cumpa. Well, not a long time ago, there was Cola Jacovo Aggrancato from Pomigliano. Oh, please, don't be scared. He was not a monster, he was a man. His name was Cola Jacovo, you know. Aggrancato is a family name, and in Pomigliano, the village where he lived, say a place like Seven Sisters in North London. He had a wife too, a Masella Cernecchia from Resina. Masella was her name, you know, Cernecchia her family name, and Resina her noble place of origin, say a place like Petcon Lane, you know. Cola Jacovo was rolling with money, but he was so mean that he led a miserable life not to spend a penny, just for saving more and more. I know someone like him, you know. Each day by lunchtime, and just when Cola Jacovo and Masella were ready to eat, one of their friends invariably turned up. They call him Cumpa, which means old friend, say crony, you know, like a pain in the neck, you know? Yeah. Yes, they had a Cumpa who arrived exactly at mealtime, and he was so regular as he had the clockwork in his stomach. Masella always opened the door greeting him, saying, "Oh, hello, Cumpa, how are you?" "Oh, hello, please come in, Cumpa." Then she turned whispering, "Oh, boring, I can stand him." Now Jamie said, "Cumpa, would you like to come in? Please, Cumpa, come in." Look at him, what a nerve. And the Cumpa had the cheek to get in, and saying amusing words, he started to hint to the food he would be offered shortly. "Cumpa, would you like some?" Boring. "Please, Cumpa, join us." Unbearable. "Cumpa, please come in. Cumpa, sit down. Cumpa." The Cumpa would sit between Cola Jacovo and his wife, and immediately started to stuff his face like a down and out. He ate so fast that it was so hard to understand what was going on. He grabbed everything with his arms, moving his fingers as fastly as he was fluting. He eyed the foot up and down like a wildcat, then he set his teeth in motion. Oh God, it seems a wheat grind. And without even chewing, the Cumpa got one bite after the other. He filled his belly as you fill an undone sack with the stuff coming out from the bottom. He picked himself and gulped up, bit and ripped up, picked and chewed up, and swallowed his lunch. Then he sucked and dry, gulped and wolfed down everything, until his cheeks were as full as two balloons, and his belly ready, boom, to burst. Psh. After licking the platter clean and taking everything from Masella's kitchen, he grabbed the wine jug, drained it to the last drop, you know. Then he stood up and went away without even saying, "Thank you, take care and see you to the couple." Oh God, he was so rude, you know. Poor Cola Jacovo and Masella, they didn't know what to do to eat peacefully and quietly and grazie Dio, you know. They didn't know how to do to see the last of that thick bloodsucker horsefly of the Cumpa. They were fed up with him. Oh yes, the Cumpa was a real pain in the neck, you know. One day the Cumpa was away for business, and Cola Jacovo happily said to his wife, "Thanks heaven, we can have our meal on our own today, without that pest. That's our chance to eat alone at the last. Masella, my Masella, please light the fire. Today we're going to have something delicious, all for us." With those words, he left and ran to buy an eel from Pantano, an ugly marsh, white flour, and a flask of a good wine. When he came back home, his wife Masella started to make a pizza with the flour, while he fried the eel. When all was ready, they sat by the table very glad to eat on their own, at last, you know.
Toc, toc, toc.
But they did even see it, that.
Toc, toc, toc.
Yes, here he was, the Cumpa on the door. When Masella saw him, she said to her husband, "Oh, we are really unlucky now, Giambattista. We can't enjoy even this meal too." But Cola Jacovo said, "Oh, damn, let's do this way. Well, put away all the fruit from the table and hide it safely. I'm going to hide myself too. So when he comes and see nothing to eat, he maybe will be tactful to go away. So we can have our lunch, even if he's already spoiled our digestion. While the Cumpa kept knocking on the door, Mosella put the eel behind the stick of furniture, the wine under the bed, and in the middle of the two mattresses, she arranged the pizza. Her husband hid himself under the table, glancing from a hole in the long tablecloth. But the Cumpa had seen everything from a hole in the door, and when Mosella opened it, he pretended to be frightened and said, "Scary! Oh my God, my friend! Well, I was waiting for you. I saw the snake. Oh, my friend, what a fright! Scary! It was so big. Guess what? I've taken a big stone, as big as the fiasco you put under the bed, and I beat the snake flat with it. I beat it so hard that it turned into that pizza you have in the middle of the two mattresses." While he was wriggling about, scary, the snake looked at me with its eyes as open wide as your husband's eyes look at me now, scary. At that point, Colle Jacopo could not hide any longer. He came out from under the table and said, that's enough. Why are you keeping behaving like this? Do we owe you anything? If it is, go to police right now. Damn. We gave you an inch and you took a yard. Did you take a far for stupid? Forget it. Listen, our house is not a guest house open all day for your anger. But I warn you now, you must change a tune. Damn, you are so angry that you can never eat all the sangria and the whole country. But now the party's over. Damn, do you know what I mean? Over, you nasty heart-eater guzzler. Your gullet is like a waste pipe, which never stops up. You never fill your bottle almost barely, even eating a whole sheep, not drinking about the rivers, Tiber and Arno. Go away. Clear up the garbage and unblock the pipes to God yourself. Keep away from us, away, and mind your business. We don't need a skiver like you. Learn a trade, find a master. You love a wanderer profiter, that's all you are. Away! Very downcast, very quietly, silent and speechless, the poor Cumpa lowered his head with his throat dry, his hands sweaty, his eyes moist with tears, and his heart in his boots. But above all, he went off with his tail between his legs, without even turning round, brooding over the old say, uninvited guests sit on thorns.
Cane che a nozze va, non invitato, si aspetti di tornarne bastonato.
Perro no invitado a boda, che no vaya, porque cobra.
Cane non mitato a nozze, non ce vada, che coglie bot.